Hello everyone, my name is Kapil. I will be your presenter today and we'll be discussing webinar on e-learning application. Okay, so as we all know, Odoo e-learning courses are becoming more popular nowadays because it offers more flexibility compared to traditional courses, and your student or attendees can access it uh, 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 anytime, any place. So before we begin, I would like to tell you the Odoo story. So basically, Odoo is a comprehensive suite of business applications which is tightly integrated from the backend, and so basically it streamlines all your operations, business processes and operational related activity. So we started out in 2006 with very small team. In 2020, we currently are having 950 plus employees, which who are actually spread across 11 global offices. So we also have the partner network who are 2500 plus, who are spread across 170 plus countries. And during our so far we have 50 lakhs of user base who currently are using Odoo to streamline their day-to-day business operations. So it is observed that only 40% of the employees' time is spent on their core functions and activities. However, the rest is devoted to the routine and repetitive clerical tasks. For example, compiling data, preparing reports, and of course the most SMBs might be using different tools and software to streamline their different verticals. And the problem with this setup is that none of these tools, different tools are integrated in nature, and individual tools has its own user interface, making it very tough and tricky for their workforce to efficiently use all these tools. At the same time, since these tools are not integrated in nature, it doesn't offer any centralized communication channel. So if you can look at this quadrant graph, we can see Odoo covers wider business scope. At the same time, it also offers user friendly solution. So how Odoo is different from traditional ERP? So traditional ERPs are centered on accounting. So as a SMB, you can only streamline sales, purchase, inventory and accounting related activities. However, the dynamics of doing business are changing rapidly, and modern business has a new challenges. And so basically, if they want to manage their marketing campaign, the traditional ERP definitely falls short there. At the same time, they also want to sell their product online. They also want to manage the after sales service, and so basically that's exactly where Odoo comes into play. So Odoo is a customer centric ERP, and we offer 65 core applications, right from CRM to manufacturing, project management, timesheet, HRM, and you name it. So let's directly go to our dashboard for e-learning webinar. So this is how the main dashboard looks like. Every square box represent a unique integrated business applications. So we'll primarily confine to only e-learning applications. Okay, so this is the dashboard for e-learning applications. Here I can see all my courses which I am offering to my students or attendees. So by default we can see all these courses in cardboard view or Canvas view as well. It also tells more about this course, because we can see the important matrices or KPIs about this course. For example, if I take the example of taking care of trees, I can see I have got 7 content associated with this course. If I further click on it, it will directly take me to the content of this course, and I can also evaluate how this content are doing in terms of uh, students activity. For example, I can see it has been viewed 7 times, and the type of the content is infographics, and the duration of this content is 30 minutes. Okay, so far nobody has posed any questions. So I can also see how many students has enrolled for this course taking care of trees, and how many of them has finished this. So if I click on it, it will directly take me to the hyperlink wherein I can see the list of the attendees or students who has successfully finished this course. So uh, basically this is how the dashboard of the e-learning application looks like. So if I want, I will just showcase you how we can modify or add any courses. For example, if I click on basic of gardening. Okay, so here I can see other important matrices for this course. For example, I can see the 5 content which are them associated with this course. So far one has finished, and other important, I can also see the review which is being posted by my students or attendees. At the same time, I can also see any questions my students or attendee post in my forum, and I can see it is uh, available for my students because it is published. So I will go ahead and click on edit. I will create a new section, and I will add a new course which is terrace garden. Terrace garden. I will save it. Now I will add the relevant content that belongs to terrace garden. So I will simply name it. I will just terrace garden document. Here I can choose the type of the documents or the content I want to incorporate for this content. For example, I can choose infographics, and I can attach the PNG file or PNG image here, and I can also link web page, documents. So since this is the document for terrace garden, I will simply go ahead and upload the document. For example, here, if I want to have the description, let's see, I can also add description to this content, and I can save and close. Now I will also add another content which is basically the video tutorials. So I will simply copy a link from the YouTube, and I will not name the title. I will simply copy it, and as you can see here that Odoo smartly has fetched the relevant title and the image for this course. At the same time, we can also see the duration of this course, how much time will it take to complete this course. So it's basically the 6 minutes, and we can also see description which is automatically populated in the description tab. So I will go ahead and save it. Let's wait while this page loads. Okay, so I have added the relevant content for this course, but I haven't made this content published for my online visibility. So what I will do, I will simply go ahead, content. So these are the relevant contents. So I can group it by whether what all contents are published and what are yet to be published. So I will simply click on it, click on edit, and I will simply publish it. Similarly, I will do that for the video tutorials. So when I now go to my course, which is Basic of Gardening, I can see I have now 7 contents associated with this course. Earlier it was 5. We have added 2 content for this course. Now I can, if I click on view course, it will directly take me to the front end of this website. So this is how my student or attendee can access this course. As a admin of this database, I can mark, I can make it for free preview. I can also deactivate it as and when I require. At the same time, earlier I showcased you how we can add the content from the backend, but if need be, we can always modify the content from the front end as well, provided we are logged in with our valid credentials. Okay, so let me go back to the Basic of Gardening from the backend, and as you can see here, we also have other tab as well. Let's take some time to understand what exactly are those tab implies. So in description, basically you will find the basic overview about this course. So while just referring to this description, our student or attendee get brief idea about the course content, and once they are done with finishing this course, what they would be able to know. And in option, I can see whether I want to keep this course as a document or training, and in case I am using multiple websites, I can also see. And I have also activate the allow rating, meaning my student or attendee can rate this course. At the same time, they can also post their questions into my forum. Now as you can see, the access right, basically we can manage the access right. It's enroll policy, basically whether we want to make it publicly available, whether we want to make it available privately, or whether we want to monetize this course. Okay, and this is basically the display and the visibility, and this is upon clicking the relevant radio button, it basically shows your students with whether this course is latest published or most voted or most viewed. So let me just go back to this course from the, and I will try to access it from the front end. So if you can, I am already enrolled for this course, so I can access this. So if you can see here, I can see the tick mark sign in a green color, meaning I have attended all this content. I have gone through the courses, and basically I am yet to finish this content, basically the terrace garden. Okay, so if I go ahead and click here, I can see the PDF or documentation of this course, and it will also tells me that I so far have completed these many contents, and in progress bar I have almost completed 86% of this course. If I further click here, it will redirect me to the basically the video tutorials. Okay, and in case if you also want to quiz your attendees or student, you can always uh, incorporate a set of questions for a quiz, so that you can test their knowledge every time they finish their course or content. So at the same time, your student can actually, let's say, write a review, or let me take the example of another course. Let's say this time taking care of trees. Now let's say, okay, so I am not enrolled for this course, so it will basically asking me to add, first I need to purchase this course, then and only then I would be able to access this course. So this is how the let's say course would be represented to your student or attendee. And since I am logged in as a Kapil, I can see all the courses which I have completed so far, and as you can see here, I would be able to see all the course which I have enrolled and I have finished. And at the same time, I can also see my karma points. So let's discuss what karma point is. So let me go back from the back end. From the back end, I would be able to showcase you what exactly is the karma point. So going back to e-learning, and let's say the basic of gardening. So basically karma points is to encourage your student or attendee to indulge themselves into learning. So it motivates your students to take part in this learning process, and the more time they spend in finishing the courses, they would be allotted or rewarded with a few karma points. We can of course modify the points if need be, and instead basically it tells me about how this course is doing. For example, how many times this course has been visited, what is the average rating which I have received so far from my students or attendees, and it also tells me the content, overall content for this course. So I can see the total number of infographics, videos, etc., etc. Okay, so next we will be discussing if I want to, let's say, monetize this course. For example, let's say I have created this content and the course. Now I want to monetize this course. So what we will do, we'll simply make this course available for selling. So let me just do that. Okay, so it's a basic of gardening. In option, I will just change the enroll policy. I will just change my enroll policy for payment. Of course, this is the sellable product. We have to create sellable product and link this course with it. So I will briefly showcase you what it is. So I just created sellable product, and I basically keep it as a service, and here I can mention my pricing for this course, and I actually eventually made this available for available for sale in a website. So now if I go to this course, I would be able to see that previously the system didn't mention any sort of pricing, because now since I want to monetize this course, it is asking me to add this course as well. and once I add this course, I would be able to access the overall content of this course. So basically this is simple online purchasing flow, wherein you need to provide with the relevant information, and you would be then, since the payment gateway is not integrated as we speak, so someone has to, in case the payment gateway is integrated, the entire the online purchase would be automated, and you will Odoo will send you the invoice for the course that you purchase. So here we can see SO41. I will now create an invoice. Okay. Now let's say if I want to access this, I can do it from here. At the same time, I can also share this to my colleagues as well through social media platform. And here we can see the forum. I can see all my courses here. And basically we are almost done here. So basically I will also take some time explaining the reporting part and forum. So in forum, basically we can check to see who all has posted their comment or questions. So once we log into this forum, we would be able to see. So basically this promote this promote and encourage our student to interact with each other, and they can seek assistance from each other. Alright, so I can see the type of the forum, and let's say these are other advanced matrices for the forum that measures the activity of your students, how much active they are in terms of putting questions in forum, and answering the question which their colleague has actually posted. And this is my reporting part, wherein I can see which course is being viewed most. So I can see taking care of trees is being viewed 43 times, followed by basic of gardening. And I can also see the content of the course. I can group it by course and category. So in category, basically we can see what type of content are being watched by our views, and here I can see whether the content is a document or infographics or a video. So this is pretty much everything about how we can manage e-learning using Odoo's e-learning applications. And now I will take some time to explain our implementation process. So for example, in case if you happen to choose Odoo online, let's say if you don't want to host or deploy Odoo on your server, then we would recommend you to consider Odoo Online Edition, wherein we have in-house delivery team who will work on your project and will help you implement the Odoo project. In case if you have advanced requirement and your requirement is very huge, whether let's say it involves heavy customization or integration with the third party tools, then we will simply ask our affiliated partner to assist you in implementation process. So in case if you have any questions, please let me know here. So let me check to see if anyone has posted any questions. Okay. So I got a question from Paid Sansiri: how to enforce user to finish a lesson before proceed to a next lesson. So Paid Sansiri, let me so I think I'm not sure about this, but uh, let us get back to you with more specific on it. And if you want to schedule a demo session, please send me an email on these contact details. You can, you know, uh, contact me on my mobile phone number as well with an extension 211, and you can simply schedule a demo session or discovery call using this calendar link as well. So I would recommend sending me an email so that we can have further discussion on it. Let me check to see for another questions. So I think we only had one questions, and maybe you can directly send me an email, and we'll have further discussion over your requirements. So I thank you for your time, and have a great day.